Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly living in a new Black Ops universe with Cold War, but that's not without its references to the past. And in this video, we're going to be showing you some really cool little Easter eggs that sprinkle some of the old zombies magic into Black Ops Cold War in some ways that you definitely wouldn't expect. Now, you've seen from the title, and yes, this does involve the EISENDRACHE, but we're also going to be covering a few other very exciting previous Ether story Easter eggs here in this video. So if Easter eggs are your thing, then you're probably going to enjoy this video. So if so, I'd love to know your thoughts about these in the comments, which one do you think was the coolest? And if you enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe, because we've got plenty more where this came from. So starting off here, in one of the campaign missions, you sneak through this little store, and in the back, you're going to see a gum machine. Now, granted, this isn't an identical model to what we see in Black Ops 3 Zombies, as it is missing the lion head, but everything else about it looks pretty much a one-to-one replica of the gum machine. And it's definitely what I'd consider a nice little nod of an Easter egg to the gum machine, than it being the full-on, full-fledged gum machine. I'm sure a lot of you might have noticed this detail when running through this campaign mission, but it's still a really cool little thing to see. But let's kick it up a notch and actually show you a Dr. Monty Easter egg. If we boot up one of these side missions, which is Operation Chaos, right at the beginning of the mission, if you make your way into this gas station, you're gonna see two crazy Easter eggs. The first is this shelf, which is full of chocolate bars, but not just any old chocolate bars, Dr. Monty's chocolate bars. Now, these have been a thing inside of the Black Ops universe since Black Ops 3, where you could find these on several multiplayer maps. But that made at least a little bit of sense, because we had Dr. Monty and the gumballs in the same universe, but this is a different universe, and Dr. Monty's authentic chocolate is here inside of this gas station. Pretty interesting. It's definitely a stretch to consider this as canon. I don't think it is. It's just a very fun, cool little Easter egg on Treyarch's behalf, but it doesn't end there, because in the same gas station, Treyarch have teased us about one original perk that has not seen the light of day in Cold War Zombies, and that is double tap. There's a poster for double tap on the front of this fridge right here. Why would they do this to us? Why take the perk away and then tease it here in Cold War, but it not actually being Cold War Zombies? I feel like double tap would have a really good place inside of the game, and I'd like to know if you guys are missing double tap or not. But this is just a really cruel Easter egg on Treyarch's behalf. I'm sure you guys agree. But this is without question the coolest egg to me. During the third campaign mission, you have to go on a bit of a free roam excursion into a bar. And if we come up to the menu here, immediately you should start getting some EISENDRACHE vibes. You can see from the font of the heading of this menu, it's in the exact same font as EISENDRACHE, and accompanying it is two dragon heads, which are identical to what we see in the map, and all of the menu items are themed around dragons. The first being Draken Mouse, which translates to Dragon Malt, Draken Nodum, which translates to Dragon Breath, Frostbreaker Beer, which is Frostbreaker Beer, and Stark's Rom Fass, which I think translates to Strong Rome Barrel, but that doesn't sound quite right. But I think this Easter egg is fantastic, because it's not a direct link to EISENDRACHE, but it has several references of it being from or associated with EISENDRACHE, that if some of the features of that area made it into like a pub or bar in the actual EISENDRACHE castle, this would be it, and this would be its menu. So cool. And then if we're talking about zombies Easter eggs, we cannot go ahead without talking about the Vietnam Zombies Flashback Easter egg, which I'm sure most of you are aware of already. I posted a completely separate video on it. But in one of the final campaign missions, I won't spoil it, but you are going back to Vietnam, and it's a flashback sequence that just keeps going on and on with different scenarios. And if you ignore what's being told of you, you can go off the beaten track and find a secret area that takes you to a horribly creepy cave where you have nothing but the flashlight of your pistol and the groans and moans of zombies before they spawn and kill you. Like, I don't know if this is a little bit of an Easter egg as to what we can expect down the line with DLC maps, if this will be a zombies location at some point or not. But I think this Easter egg is the first Easter egg in Treyarch campaign history where there are actually zombies within the campaign itself. Let's not talk about Black Ops 3 Nightmares. That doesn't count. It's super, super cool. And I bet as time goes on, people may discover even more Easter eggs within the campaign related to zombies. But so far, this is pretty much everything. I thought the campaign in this game was absolutely fantastic. And there's a ton of really cool Easter eggs and lore within it that I'm interested in. So I thought this video was very interesting because it's a bit of zombies and a slice of campaign all in one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'd love to know in the comment section below if you have any video requests that you'd like to see from Machina Zombies from myself. Any videos you want to see, let me know. You can check out my last video on your screen right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're new so you don't miss out on more videos like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.